Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vAaron, and today I want to talk about the scaling when it comes to dragon hunts, because none of it really makes sense. So, for those of you who don't know, we are doing an ancient dragon and we have 3 modifiers on, all at rank 3, so I'm not expecting this to be easy whatsoever, and it really wasn't. None of these ancient giants are easy, however some are more annoying than others. So, the requirements to do an ancient dragon is 22k item level. Now you are not actually scaled down to 22k, you're actually scaled to around about 50k. In terms of if you are 22k, you can actually get into an ancient dragon. However, you're going to be buffed up, so you're going to be scaled upwards to 50k. And this is what I don't understand. So even at 22k item level, I genuinely do not think, even though you're scaled up to 50k, that you are going to be able to do this. For one reason specifically. So, I'm 70k, and I pop health stones left, right and centre. I pop scrolls of life left, right and centre. Sure, I'm a rogue, I'm squishy, whatever. When it comes to being 22k, I don't think you're going to have the damage output. I know it's going to scale you up. However, considering that a lot of 70ks at the minute have things like the Band of Air, mythic enchantments, mythic insignias, they've got outgoing damage companions slotted in active slots. And also a lot of people are running with also a summon companion with 3 Warlord's Inspirations, or they'll use 2. That Warlord's Inspiration is 20%, and then it goes down to 10 if you're running a second one, then I believe it goes down to 5 if you're running a third one. So that is already way more damage than a 22k item level player would have. The only thing that goes up when you're 22k is obviously your hit points, they will go up, and obviously your base damage. However, your base damage will be the same as someone of 70k, it's just you're scaled up, and the Endgamers that are 70k are scaled down. So, considering hit points and your base damage are all the same as the Endgamers will still be putting out more damage because they will have things like the Band of Air and the companions that I've just spoken about. Whereas you won't even have your bolsters, you won't even have any companions that are actually going to benefit you in any way whatsoever. Unless this is like your second, third, fourth character and you've already managed to get a lot of stuff on him. But again, we're talking about level 22k item level players here, so I don't think they would have. Now, when it comes to these dragons, these ancients, again, I've got 3 modifiers on, all at level 3, so obviously it's going to be difficult. However, I think these are a lot more difficult than, first of all, the required item level at 22k. I think that is absolute bullshit, that should not be a thing. And when it comes to being 50k, I think they're too hard to even be scaled up or scaled down to 50k. I don't think 50k is the right evaluation. However, when it comes to Cryptic, as we all know, when it comes to Cryptic and item level, they get it wrong every single time. I think we know at this point that they do not play their own game. This actually proves it, the fact that the nerfing the Endgamers down to 50k, and basically if the Endgamers did not have Band of Air, for example, if I didn't get the Band of Air for this mod, I would be struggling. If I didn't have the the Neverwinter Knight for the 7.5 damage, if I didn't have the Batiri, again, I'd be struggling. Obviously, there is potions, there's dragon slaying potions, and there's dragon damage reduction scrolls that you can actually use that will probably help you out. However, we're at 50k. We shouldn't need all that if we're at 50k. That's pure endgame stuff. Like Tiamat, the required item level is 70k. There is a lot of people saying when it comes to these ancient dragons that they have more mechanics than Crown of Caldegon. I might actually agree with them. I've been in Cardigan once, but we tried it a couple of times, and yeah, I feel Cardigan just gets repetitive after so long, whereas these, you don't know where to stand, you don't know anything. It's like you think you're safe, you are literally standing behind the dragon, boom, he tail whips you, boom, the aggro switches to you. It's like the tanks are struggling to keep aggro for whatever reason. The tanks are not bad that I play with at all. Again, they are complete endgame, nearly 80k. It seems like they're struggling to keep aggro for whatever reason. It seems like even when you think you're safe, you're not. As you can see here, I'm still taking damage even though I'm not in any red. You can see the damage numbers. I'm not in any red and I'm still taking a bunch load of damage. It makes no sense. I'm nearly dead because the at-wills have nearly killed me. But all the knockbacks, all the AoEs, all the splashes on the ground that these dragons do, they hit for like 180k. That's how much they hit me for. And I just don't think the scaled item level is correct whatsoever. I don't think things should be this difficult. I understand that you're going to be getting mythic best in slot gear. I understand that completely. However, when you nerf an endgamer down to 50k, they become incredibly squishy, and they already know this from past mods. I feel like they did it on purpose again because they want to try and keep the newer players around. How do you keep the newer players around? Make them stronger than what they should be. They don't care about endgamers. They'll keep nerfing us and nerfing us and nerfing us until them new players are at an even playing field. But why should a new player that's at 22k item level be able to put out the damage that I'm putting out, for example? Even though they wouldn't, because they don't have the right companions or the right rings or the right gear or whatever. I don't think that these new players should be buffed up, considering it's taken endgamers so long just to get to where they're at, just to have the newer players doing the same amount of damage as them. I really do feel like the endgamers got absolutely screwed in this mod. It's kind of like, we say it every single mod, endgamers get screwed, endgamers get nerfed. It happens every single mod in some way. All they're trying to do is keep the new players around, make them stronger than what they should actually be, make it so they can get all the endgame gear, apart from the Band of VAaron and all that good stuff. But once they get this gear, they can go get the Band of VAaron, it's no issue. But they won't be able to get the bolsters or anything from this. So I don't know, when it comes to these dragon hunts and mod 23, I think they need to take a real big look at these dragon hunts, because some of them are ridiculous, even with no modifiers on. I go through health stones, I go through scrolls like it's nobody's business. It's actually ridiculous how much this is going to cost me in AD. But let me know your opinions down in the comments below. Are you enjoying this mod? What are your opinions on the dragon's difficulty? I think they're way too difficult. I think our item level, our scaled item level should be increased. But leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new, if you want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.